Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through a yoga class designed for opening up the heart, improving spinal flexibility. There's going to be lots of twists in this class and I hope you enjoy it. Let's begin. So you'll need a block. So I'm going to start in a seated position. So I'm quite tight from the gym yesterday, actually very tight. My thighs are in agony like bruises. So I'm using the block to sit on. Sit tall, like you're stacking your vertebrae like books on top of one another. Shoulders down away from ears. And most important, chest proud. Taking a moment to settle in to the environment in this class. Big deep breaths with a slow exhale for your own count of 3. Sending the air all the way down to your belly and feel it rise. Excellent. Our left arm is going to come out to the side. Inhale, other arm rises and fold over lateral, pushing the hip away from the rib. Inhale back to center and exhale the other side. Inhale back to center, right arm in front, left arm round, leading with the shoulders, then the chest and neck last. You can put your hand on you just above your thigh, just above your knee as you twist for purchase. Neck last, if you can look at the back shoulder. Knees down. Inhale back to center. You don't need to go so far around. Inhale, twist. Enjoy and feel that stretch. Try and settle in. Deep breaths. Excellent. Inhale back to center. Next, we're going to come into cat-cow position. So on all fours, moving your block to one side. Spine to sky, starting off with a small range of movement and progressing it if it feels good. And also if it feels good to spend longer in the cat or the cow, feel free to take your time in transitions. I always enjoy the cow more than the cat. Good. Let's warm the body up. I'm going to come into Tadasana at the edge of your mat. Like I said, we're going to include some twists in this yoga session, so let's enjoy those. Hips get sent back, walking the arms down into Uttanasana, forward fold. Left leg back, coming into 8-point saloon. The foot that's forward, the same arm, you rotate round and look at the sky, or your thumb. Feel that twist. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Coming into Kumbhakasana plank. Engaging the core, the lower core as well. Bringing the knees down, chest to floor, and cobra. Taking a moment to appreciate, feel this brings. Inhale, let's go down, back into either a downward dog or I'm going to go child's pose. And our right leg, help guide it through to the front to 8-point saloon. I want to bring that arm up again to the sky. One more deep breath in. Left leg joins right foot, Uttanasana. And to come up in Uttanasana nice and safe, good bend in the knees. Walk up the thighs with your hands and stand in Tadasana. I'm going to do that once more. A nice gentle session. feel free to go extended mountain pose, so Hasta Tadasana, squeezing the bum cheeks as you move back, walking the arms down, Uttanasana. Right leg back this time, plant that knee, and the same arm is going to come up to the sky. What's the twist feel like on this side? Deep breath in, get that elbow right back. Making our way over to plank, Kumbhakasana, engaging that core. Chaturanga, straight chest to floor. To Cobra. Spending a moment in Cobra. You can go back into child's pose. I'm going to go downward dog now. Let's paddle out them heels if you're in downward dog. The left leg, help guide it through, comes forward, and the left arm overhead. Deep breath in, exhale, join that stretch. The right leg joins left leg, Uttanasana. Relaxing the neck, you can sway left and right, relax that head. Bending more at the knees, walk up the thighs to Tadasana. Okay, our first asana is the triangle. Nice wide stance. Like I said, love the twists. Our right leg is going to come out to the side, 45 degrees. First thing that happens is a Elvis hip kick out to the side, opening the space in the inner thigh. If here is enough of a stretch today for you, feel free to keep it, and we're going to extend our arm overhead, and you can look at your thumb challenging your balance. You need to make sure your hips are sent back and your core is engaged, because you want to feel it here. If you want to go a little bit lower, you can hold on to just above the ankle, or you can grab your block. Up to you how deep you want to go with the block. When you're ready, deep breath in. Send them hips right back and keep that core engaged. Looking at the thumb, gazing at the thumb. Enjoy that stretch and how it feels. If you want to increase the stretch further and intensify it, you can straighten that leg. Deep breath in. Elvis hip kick. Bending both knees to come out. You can feel as you move back into your prep pose how open that side of the hip feels right now. Now as the left foot turns out 45 degrees, we want to place our block there. Remember the Elvis hip kick. Out to the side, core's engaged as we move down. Small bend in the knee at first, see how it feels. Imagine two planes of glass in front and behind you. Look, gazing at the thumb, challenge your balance. If you want to straighten that front leg, feel free. Keep them hips bent back into space. Enjoy the twist. Elbow back. One more big deep breath in. Where do you feel this? Good. Bending both knees. Back to your prep pose. We're going to walk into Tadasana. Feel how much more open your thighs, your inner hips feel. Next we're going to come into Half Lord of the Fishes. So making your way over to staff pose, like so. So you can sit on the block, so this is less intense if you find any awkward movements and positions with the knees uncomfortable, or if you're tight anywhere. So you're in staff pose. So I like to just shimmy on the end of your block to untuck the pelvis. So sitting tall, shoulders down away from ears. Right foot becomes beside left knee. I'm going to hug with our left arm and twist. So if you looked down, you could see your glute on this side and the bent leg. I'm going to twist round as far as you can and hold. Every exhale, sending you a little bit deeper if it feels good. Inhale, back to center, back into prep pose, staff pose, Dandasana, I'm sure this one's called. Sitting tall, left leg by right knee. I'm going to hug with our right arm. Oof, tight the glutes today. Exhale on the twist. Enjoy how this feels on the body. Really do encourage you trying yoga outside if you can. It's not very warm here, hence the jumper, but that's fine. It's nice to feel the breeze, the fresh air. Inhale, back to center. Excellent. I'm going to take it a bit further, so feel free to do that one again. Otherwise, we're going to try one that's quite intense, on the twist especially. It's the shoelace. So this one targets the outer hip area. We're going to bring in a twist as well. Okay. Feel free though to not do the twist if you feel it intense enough. So block handy. This can get quite intense. So you're in hero pose, chest proud, untucking the tailbone, sitting tall. Right leg again by left knee, and then we're going to untuck that bottom foot. This is where the block comes in, so we can improve the quality of the stretch. So relaxing both ankles, we're going to shimmy, shimmy, shimmy our knees so they're on top of one another. Deep breath in. You can stay here if you feel it's quite intense here, and folding at the hips, belly to thigh first, and arms come in front for 2 deep breaths. In and out. In and out. Good. And the knee that's on the top, hopefully our right knee, the opposite arm, the left arm, is going to come over the top of it, and that's when we bring the twist in. Sitting tall, sitting back on the box. Exhale. Really feel your chest open, chest proud, open in the heart. Inhale, back to center. Well done. Carefully untucking, making your way back over to hero. I'm going to do that on the other side now. So now it's the left foot comes by right knee. As you untuck the bottom foot, sit on the block. It's a multitasking kind of pose. I'm sure it says that in Sanskrit somewhere. Relaxing the ankles, shimmying the knees so they're on top of each other if you can. Sitting tall, folding at the hips first, belly to thigh, arms in front, extending the arm, gazing straight ahead. Sitting with that stretch on the outer hip area, feeling where you feel it, allowing yourself to feel it. Now if it should be left leg on top, our right arm is going to come over the top of the knee, and exhale to twist. Sitting back on the block, core engaged. A good one for the piriformis and sciatica if you can get into it. I feel this deep in my glutes, a good one. Chest proud, I always forget that. Excellent. Back to center, untucking. I'm going to pause for a moment in hero. See if you can notice any subtle differences in your lower body right now. Perhaps it's nothing yet. Perhaps you can feel a bit more loose in the hip, or like you've been stretched. We're going to make our way over to the semi-supine position. The block is really handy in this. If you're got aches like me from training, or you're generally quite tight in the glutes anyway. So settle and notice how your back feels in the mat. We're going to shift our hips over to the right, knees over to the left. This is where you can place a block under your knees. It's all about you relaxing with both shoulders on the mat. Arms extend out to the side. Deep breath in and slow exhale. You can also place the block in between your legs as well if that's comfortable. What you're trying to do with your shoulders on the floor is stack your hips. But it's all about how it feels. I think that's more important rather than how it looks. Your feet, wanting to feel a stretch. Now for you, it might be a lower back area, might be all across your side, above the hips. Or if you extend the leg to intensify the stretch and hold on to the back of it with the other arm, it might be your glutes, it might be your pecs. These are all places that you're tight. So deep breath in, push the belly out, or bring it out of the stretch ever so slightly. But then the next exhale, you sink further in, releasing tension, tensed up muscles. Again, deep breath in, switch off those muscles, allow yourself to stretch. Hold. It can take a few minutes even to get fully into this stretch. The sky is so blue, it's so nice to see in October. On the next inhale, I'm going to bend both knees, make your way over to semi-supine, and just pause for a minute and reset and enjoy the stretch that you feel right now in your spine and around the areas. Next, we're going to shift our hips over to the left, knees over to the right, and settle in. Now, just because you possibly went quite far on that stretch, you might not be able to on the other side. Treat every side different, as it is, even. Keep doing that internal body scan. Any muscles tightened up, switch them off. When you're ready, extend the top leg, holding onto the back of it with your hand. One of my favourites, this. Both shoulders on the mat. You're trying to get your foot over to the other side. Internal body scan. Relax the muscles. Excellent. On the next inhale, bending both knees, making your way over to semi-supine position, and just take a moment and appreciate that stretch on this side. Is it more? Is it less? Is it the same? Take a deep breath in and a slow exhale for a count of 4. Again. Fill the lungs and a slow exhale. Excellent. Making your way over to any seated position you find comfortable. I'm going to go half lotus or perfect pose. Lotus position. Knees down, shoulders down. Sitting tall. Just going to take a moment for gratitude. It's always important to our bodies. For completing this class, to ourselves, taking the time for our bodies. Anything that you're grateful for this week can be as simple as your breath, your car, or the weather. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Pause 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. Pause 1, 2, 3. Inhale 1, 2, 3, fill in the lungs, pause. Making sure you're actively filling them lungs to the full capacity. Moving your rib cage out, your chest rises on the inhale, your belly rises. And the exhale, your belly falls, your ribs and chest. Namaste, my friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for joining me on the mat today.